You know, it's the beginning of May, and after a certain amount of procrastination, I'm ready to get things started up again. I'm going to make a few improvements this year, and I'm kind of getting started on that. As you can see, I've got things kind of torn apart here. The first and easiest improvement is that I'm just going to get myself, I got myself a bigger tank for the fish. So I'm going to be moving up to about 75 gallons here instead of the 50, which I never really filled that thing up very well anyway, just the shape and all that. It was the price was right on that unit, but this one seems like it's going to be a better environment for the fish. Why does it have a bucket of gravel in it? Don't ask stupid questions. The next improvement is that this connection right here, I had a lot of leakage there last year, and it was a real problem spot for me. I think that the aquarium sealant is maybe something I can improve upon. So this year I got some of this, it's this gasket material stuff. You can find it in the part of the hardware store where they have things to fix your toilet with. I think it's the same rubbery stuff that they use to make rubber hose gaskets. It feels like it. This is 2-ply here actually. And I've got a gasket to go here, and then I got another one here, and then I'm going to have that like this, and I'm hoping that I get a lot fewer leaks. In the same kind of general area, I had a lot of weeds in that tube, so I got this. We'll see how this goes. I picked up this big long drill bit. I'm thinking maybe if I use it as an impeller, it might do a good job with the weeds. We'll have to see in later in the year. The weeds get really thick here. This is from last year, so these weeds have died down, but this whole area, I hope you can see this. This thing got clogged so often. It was to the point where I had to come out here really frequently and get all this stuff out of here. And the last improvement I'm making, I'm going submersible this time. I spent way too much time last year fixing leaks on the external pump. Yes, it was nice to have it all where I could get to it, but it was too much work. Got a new bottle for the flush valve. The other one was just kind of getting worn through. Yeah, some people either put a black plastic tube around this, or they paint it black to keep the algae growth down. My experience has been that I don't need to. As soon as the plants get up to a certain height, they block out the sun pretty well, so I didn't really have an algae problem last year at all. I've been running for a few hours now, and these homemade gaskets seem to be working really well. I hammered some nails in the frame to give myself quick access to some of my most frequently used tools. And with that, we're back in business. Just got to get some fish and some seeds, and I'll let it run for a few days first, but yes, we're back in business, folks. Free to good home, slightly used fish tank for a barrel ponics system.